Well, one thing I know I have to do is exchange out the 6-volt bushing for a 12 volt. So I'm going to try this with this tool here, which is, whoops, just a socket that is exactly the same width as the outside of that. What I don't know is if I'm supposed to push it through to the inside or to the outside. I'm gonna okay, well, pushed it through to the inside, and this is the 6-volt bushing. So supposedly this is the 12-volt bushing, but it does not seem to be the right size to go in there. So I think I have one. I'm gonna look for it. All right, so made some progress here. I started stripping off the back, all this dirt off the transaxle. I ordered some new boots, and I took off the back brake lines. This was bent. I don't know why, but I pounded that back with my big old mallet here just to get that brake holder symmetrical with this one. Anyway, I took those out. I've got this a lot cleaner than it was. So also I did rust reformer and black gloss on the entire, so black gloss on the top. I don't, I'll put black gloss on the underside as well. So that's my my progress on that. I have my emergency brake assembly, which I took apart, and I've got it here. I painted it with rust reformer. I've got my license plate. I'm still trying to get this yellow to harden so that I can paint black on it and take that off with some just that rubbing solution that's a little gritty. Then I have, you know, I thought I would get clever, and I got some paint stripper here to do the hood because it's such a pain to do the deck lid, and I thought this might be easier. And the thing is like the paint stripper works fabulous, but only on the paint. So this stuff here, which is either body filler or high build primer, it does not come off with the paint stripper. So either way, I've got to now do this with the wire brush, but maybe it'll be a little easier. I don't know. But in any case, you know, this one looks pretty decent. So other than that, I started working on the bottom, on the underside here. So I have the underside. It's got rust reformer on everything. That is to say up to the transaxle kind of area, and I'm gonna put the black gloss on there just to kind of have some kind of a water resistant overcoat. But you know, I think this looks pretty good here. If it's a little goopy or whatever, I mean, I guess it should dry hard, and there's going to be probably like Dynamat on there as well as a carpet. So you don't really care, only that you don't want any rust to get through here. But I was excited to start cleaning this off back here. You can see my axle boots, and you know, this one, for example, that's all going to get replaced. I think this transaxle is good, and you know, I have the new struts. I'm going to clean all this up, and this will all get rust reformer and black gloss as well. So that's my progress for now. All right, I got black gloss everywhere, including the top and the bottom. So all the way up until right about here. Then I've got another coat of paint on my CU82 license plate, and then I've got black gloss on my You can see that. That's my emergency brake handle. So it's just hanging there in black gloss. But I think this looks good now. And man, I just used a ton of paint in terms of cans of rust reformer and cans of black gloss, and I've just filled up my garbage can here with all these things. So you know, I can probably also paint this guy here. This is this cross member here that goes, you know, where the seat fits in, and so I think, you know, I could sand that down and get that. It's going to be Lotus white, so that one I can take out and do. Other than that, yeah, starting on the back here, I'm going to let this dry, and I ordered new emergency brake cables, so when I take these off, I'm going to feed those through and see if I can't get the ratchet and everything going on my emergency brake lever. I figured out on my license plate, I need to let this dry for a really long period of time. It's getting some little grime in there, but well, whatever, we're gonna just go with that. Okay.